fall and winter tend to be the peak seasons for farmland auctions. And as we approach the new year, many producers are keeping a close eye on potential shifts in supply and demand in the market. And David Klein with the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers joins us now with the latest from his region. We appreciate you being with us. The last time that we spoke at the beginning of November, you said we had a number of farmland auctions ready to hit the market. Tell us what the update is on that.
Yeah, so we made it through the busiest month of the year typically for farmland auction sales in both Illinois and Iowa. I know Jim Rothermich is reporting that about 21,500 acres sold in Iowa and Illinois. We had a slug of them as well. We've made it through the month. Iowa's market seems to be fairly stable from what he reports. And in Illinois, we've seen some hot and cold pockets where we've got a little wider range than what we had previously in the prior months. In fact, as we went through the sales we tracked, there was about 19% of them that actually closed with the bid price not being accepted and something being negotiated afterwards on the vast majority of them. But it's interesting that we had that many that actually we had some readjustment that had to be made. And so buyers and sellers, I think, still came together, but may have come together after the auction was over. So we'll find out where those final prices actually end up at. But for the most part, what we're seeing is a little, on the average, a little softer market in Illinois than maybe we're seeing in Iowa.
You mentioned those wide ranges in auction prices. Did you see any differences in the sale methods starting to show to be more effective maybe than others?
Yeah, so we're tracking at least 8 sealed bid sales, and we'll find out where those end up at when they close here in December. But I have a feeling that in a lot of those cases, that method may have been a little more successful in achieving a little stronger price, because you may have had one person that was willing to pay that full market price and you didn't really have two to push it necessarily every time, as we found at some of the auction sales. So what we're seeing in general is the highest quality land, there is usually somebody out there willing to pay a really strong price for it, but sometimes not always two. And if you don't find two, then there's opportunities for buyers in Illinois, at least. And so we've seen some folks get some really Class A land that was selling for $18,000 to $20,000 an acre just a couple of years ago. In some pockets of Illinois, you can get that land bought for $15,000 an acre, maybe a little less. And those are opportunities for buyers that are investors looking to buy Class A farmland right now.
All right, plenty of opportunity out there for sure. We appreciate you, David Klein with the American Society of Farm Managers and Rural Appraisers. Thanks for being with us.